That's going
not.
in the blooper.
That is not going
Yes,
in.
it is.
No,
That's
it is
good.
not.
Yes, it
It
is.
absolutely is not. Okay. It is not.
All right.
Welcome aboard. We are Kathy and Tim, and we retired in 2023 and sold everything, and now we travel the world by air, land, and sea.
Hey guys, it's Tim and Kathy with Cruise to Retirement, and we're here on the incredibly beautiful Celebrity Apex.
We're taking a transatlantic from Florida to Barcelona, and it has been a treat.
Dang,
Let
has it been
me
a good
tell
treat.
you.
It is beautiful inside out. Everything just looks great. And then we heard, 2-week dry dock coming up after we get to Barcelona.
And it's so well kept. They were even cleaning windows yesterday. We
Yes.
get there in 2 days.
I know. Speaking of windows, normally I do the ship tour and I go around, I film it. And I do it early in the morning. And it was hard to do on this ship because there's so much natural light that's let in by huge windows that when it's dark outside, it was kind of dark. So I had to do it a couple of different times.
Yeah, but when it's sunny outside,
it's
the
gorgeous.
ship is just flooded with light, and it's beautiful. The buffet area is just all surrounded by windows, and it's
they're
so
floor to
airy.
ceiling windows.
Yeah, and there's high ceilings pretty much throughout the ship, so it's a very airy feeling ship. I think it helps it not to feel crowded too.
Yeah.
Even when it's full in a space.
Yeah, it has that quasi-open concept. So, you have lots of large areas. But, even with that, they close them off by, just separating walls, half walls here and there.
Yeah.
So you don't get that feeling of being overcrowded.
Even in the buffet, they have these like half-high walls periodically, so it never has that cafeteria feel. And in the dining rooms,
4 of them.
4 main dining rooms that are distinctly different. They also have those kind of dividing walls, so you feel like you're in a restaurant.
Yeah, you really
It's really
do.
nice.
I'm just going to say, with the 4 main dining rooms, it's really nice. None of them are upcharge. They all have kind of their own special flair. One is Cyprus for Mediterranean, one is Tuscany for Italian, one is Normandy for French, one is Metropolitan.
Well, it's Cosmopolitan.
Metropolitan.
It's called Cosmopolitan, and it's kind of global, I guess you'd say. That was my least favorite one. But the other ones, their specialty menu is fantastic. So each one has a specialty menu, and then also all of them have a menu that matches every single day on the other half of the menu. And that's kind of, I guess, your main dining room features for the night.
Yeah, but it's just really nice because you really don't even have to. You consider doing specialty restaurants, but you don't have to because you have a different place and a different feel and a different atmosphere because they're all decorated differently. Each, 4 different nights. It makes it fantastic.
Yeah, like Tuscan is my favorite decor. It's really kind of modern and edgy, black and white, really cool. But Normandy, the French one, has my favorite specialty foods. So we could have gone to Tuscan and actually ordered the Normandy specials. They will let you do that. It all comes out of the same kitchen.
We think they will. That's what we were told.
Yes, but it's nice to go to the different ones and have the different decor. And Normandy's beautiful also. So I'm going to make a point on the dining rooms that we were talking about. You did not need reservations for the main dining rooms. And because we'd never sailed Celebrity before, we saw on the app that you could make reservations, even though they were pretty much gone, it seemed like, in most of the restaurants. So I made tons in one restaurant, ended up canceling all of them after the first night when I realized you can just walk in anytime. There's hardly ever a wait. We never had to wait more than maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And what's nice is we've got a bunch of nomad friends on this sailing, and so we can spontaneously get together with a group of any size and just go in.
Yeah,
we're
they're
not
very
messing anything up. They're
Very
super accommodating. You can always find something. If the buffet and the main dining rooms are closed, there's always a burger grill. There's really good pizza, which tastes way better than it looks. I've walked by it multiple times like, I don't know. And then we had it yesterday. I'm like, this is super good. So there's that. There's food at the coffee shop in the Grand Plaza. Eden is often open. There's various places. There's a kind of a health
Yes,
juice
the
bar
spa juice bar.
out by the pool that often has little healthy snacks
Mhm.
that are free, in addition to smoothies you can buy,
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah.
thing. So anyways, it's been really great. Now we're going to talk about our cabin, which is one of the best and worst things about
And
this ship.
that's what you see in our background here. This again is our cabin.
Yeah.
And as far as large cabins go, interior cabin, we're sitting on the sofa in here that we've moved for the camera to make it work. Large bed, large space, just large bathroom, just gorgeous.
This is the biggest interior cabin we've ever been in. And it's the biggest cruise bathroom that we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very big shower with glass walls.
Yes.
Very nice hot water that stays hot, stays steady.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't say enough about how beautiful and roomy
Yes.
the cabin and bathroom are. And
Yeah.
it's,
I was gonna say they have soap, conditioner, lotion, gel wash, all of that, and
even a little vanity set. I mean, they are.
hey, I'm just gonna flip back outside really quick by the pool. They also have sunscreen and lotion,
Aloe.
aloe lotion for you to put on. out by the pool.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I've never seen that on a ship. So
Okay.
we love our cabin and we love our cabin steward.
Yes.
Now, as long as the ocean is calm, as it is now,
It's beautiful.
it's wonderfully quiet in here and peaceful.
Okay, remember, we're on a transatlantic, so obviously now we're in the Mediterranean. It wasn't that calm smooth.
No, so here's the thing. This is a big ship. It's obviously got a great stabilization system. I really feel like for how rough it was and how windy it was, the whole ship was more stable than most ships would be
Absolutely.
in these conditions.
Now, with that said, our cabin sounded like it was coming apart.
I don't know if we're in room 9164. So you kind of wonder if it's like a joint of the ship, you know, when they build them, they kind of go in pieces and they put them together.
We swore it was coming apart. We really did at night.
Sounded like it was separating. And sometimes it sounded like a machine gun going off. And then there'd be this crash behind the bed in that wall. So it started out really quiet. As it got rough, we started having a rattle in the door. So we stuck a towel in the door frame and shut it, and that helped a little bit.
Then it got a little rougher.
Then it was in the wall next to the door as it got rougher. By the time we were in, I don't know, what did he say? It was 14, 17 foot waves.
Something like that.
Woo. It was all over. The roof, it was so loud, you guys. We could not sleep.
Yeah, it was quite the noisy adventure.
Yeah. So after the first noisy night, we asked the cabin steward about it. And he did oil the hinges and try to make the door more quiet.
It didn't creak as bad.
And obviously there's nothing you can do about sounds in the wall, right? But he was like, well, you could go talk to them and see if they could fix it. He
Talk
said,
to guest services.
I'm really sorry that it's so noisy, because he could hear it when he was in here cleaning. He's like, I'm sorry it's so noisy. Usually it's only at the two ends of the ship, which is a nice clue for you if you're thinking about this ship.
Yeah.
Little noisy at the ends, but not usually super bad in the middle. Now, I'm saying he probably always has this section, so I'm sure he knew it was.
So I'm just going to say maybe that's why it's going into dry dock. They're going to tighten some screws.
Maybe. It needs it.
But with that said, the bed's incredibly comfortable.
Totally comfortable. So it was a little firm for us when we first got here. We asked our steward, shout out to Alan, to put a topper on it, and he did, and it's extremely comfortable. It's interesting. It's not a completely square bed. The corners are rounded so that you don't hit the corners as you walk around, which is super cool.
Aren't most mattresses kind of rounded?
Not like this.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay, well, anyways. I'm just going to show it. Look how rounded it is. Can you see on the camera? Yeah, it's a very rounded edge.
Oh no.
Now we're probably in the wrong spot.
Now we're in a good
Okay,
spot.
so anyways, that is our only negative
complaint
about this ship. And we didn't really hear the people around us. It's very soundproofed. But just the walls.
Yeah.
Creaky walls. So, and some of our friends had a little creaky in their rooms too. Not everybody.
Yep. Something else that the cabin has is it has a little desk that literally slides in and out to either give you more room or more area to work.
Yeah.
And then right next to that, it has, for you electronic geeks, it has a charger box. So it has like 3 different plugs in there where you can plug in your adapters, or you can plug right into USB plugs that are in there for charging on the desk area. That's really nice.
And they even have little slots in the front. So you can close the box and it looks all nice and clean, but your cord can come out the little slots to your device.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I think every house should have one of those.
At least every kid's room should have one. One of the other things that's missing in the room are reading lights. So if you're an avid reader, you love to just kind of lay in bed and read, it may be a little harder for you. It's a little darker on that.
Honestly, the light around the makeup mirror is the brightest light in the room.
That's actually what we're using to film with right now.
Because it's a fairly dark room. So just be aware of that. And maybe if you're a book reader at night, maybe bring like a little clip-on light or something for that, because it's pretty dark.
Yeah. For you guys that like walking, okay, the walking track on this ship is incredible. It is 2.5 laps for a mile. Okay. Yeah, I didn't walk it. Well, I did walk it once, but not every day. But it is multi-level.
Yeah.
So not only are you just kind of going around in a circle, you're not. You're going up a deck, down a deck, and kind of weaving through. So it's really nice.
Slanting. It's not like you're going upstairs.
Right.
It's like slanted, and it kind of meanders around. It's just a beautiful place to walk.
Yeah, I mean, this whole ship is just designed differently than most ships that we've been on. And because of that, it just makes it really nice.
One thing I love is how much greenery there is on the ship. There is a rooftop garden that is full of real plants and just beautiful, very green area. And in fact, the walking track also goes around that. So that's part of your walk. But then there's also greenery in various places in the ship. And some of it's real, some of it's fake, but it's really, I don't know, just bringing that outside into a ship is really a nice thing you don't experience very much.
Normally when you see greenery on a ship, it's like, it's all plastic, right?
Yeah.
I was out filming in the morning. What did I find? There was a guy with a water bucket walking around watering plants.
Yeah.
It's just something they do.
There's some you can tell is fake,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not bad fake.
No.
You know. So the greenery is a really nice aspect. The colors throughout the ship tend to be neutral and muted colors, but it doesn't feel cold. It feels warm. And same thing in the cabin. The cabin colors are really nice that way. And then there's lots of artwork, kind of like you can see on the wall behind me, that's got little pops of color that are really nice. And down the hallways, it's extremely helpful actually, because you just kind of memorize, okay, that picture is where that elevator is. I know I'm going the right direction. When I get off the elevator, I know that the girls in the swimsuits point to the left. That's where I need to go. So you can make your own visual cues based on the artwork.
So one of the other places on the ship that we have basically fallen in love with is Eden.
It's very unique. We've never seen anything like this on a ship.
No, it's gorgeous. It's basically 3 different deck levels, and it has a restaurant. It has a dance floor bar area where they do a lot of performances. And we're not just talking your average guitar singer performances. These are incredible. We'll go into that in a minute.
Okay.
And then they have an upper level that also looks down onto that same stage area. And the back wall of Eden is the back of the ship. It's all glass.
And it's just a gorgeous wake view. And it wraps around the sides. So you have side view, you have a back view, whatever you like. And it's just a great place to just sit and relax, sit and work, sit and read. There's some hanging chairs back there. There's, multiple different kinds of chairs. There's some tables. You can play cards.
We're going to put up a picture right now of our office. We like to think of it as our office. Give you an idea of how hard it was to work here.
Yeah, we placed our claim on those back chairs. It was phenomenal. It was a great table and right in the back with a gorgeous view.
Now, I talked earlier about not going to specialty restaurants. This was one specialty restaurant we did go to, and it was a tasting menu. It was a 7-course or more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was 7 courses, but they gave you a couple extra things.
Yes.
You can also order off the menu itself for a set fee, but I would highly recommend the tasting menu.
Oh, yeah, it was gorgeous.
We did not pair with the alcohol because it was expensive enough as it was, but that would be great if you can afford it.
It's always great when you can afford alcohol.
It was fantastic food. It was really a fun dining experience. And a beautiful view. Again, we scheduled for sunset. We looked up what time sunset would be in that area of the world while we were there, and it worked. Even though it was a little cloudy, but it was still nice.
Yeah.
So that's the Eden restaurant. There also is like a little cafe.
Yes. Now, the cafe basically will serve lunch.
And breakfast.
Okay. And
on
breakfast.
some days. You do enter off one deck, though. Even though it's 3 decks high, you only enter off deck 5. And if you want to see a show in Eden,
get there early.
I mean like an hour or more early. We've gotten there 50 minutes early, and every good seat was taken.
Yeah.
The shows, though, how do you even begin to describe them?
Okay, so.
Well, they're all different, too. They're Eden production shows. They're all very different from each other.
They have dance, kind of your dance singing show where they're all over. They do have the musician-y type show. They also have a cable that drops down, and they will do aerial acrobatics in there.
Yeah, all different aerial acrobatics. They have these 2 kind of muscle men, for lack of a better thing to say. They're acrobats, and they just do these phenomenal strength feats. They're fun, they're quirky. Last night we saw an Alice in Wonderland, and it was just set to modern music and just very energetic, very quirky. It was like they were playing all these games.
So I'm going to just say the people I was sitting next to last night when we saw the show, they seem to have seen the show out in the real world, so it's not just a celebrity show. Yeah, they were like, "Oh, they're staying so true to the show," and they were talking about it.
Oh, okay.
So it was fantastic. It was some type of Alice in Wonderland.
I think it was called. Was it called Night of Enchantment?
I think so, something like that.
I think something like that. Anyways, I do think that all of the Edge class ships on Celebrity have Eden.
Maybe.
I would definitely check your deck plan and see if you're looking for Eden. Eden is a phenomenal space. Even in the show, they have like a person who's painting as part of it. It's. I would say their shows are very multisensory, and they involve like a lot of different artistic types.
Yeah, multidisciplinary type show.
Yeah.
The other thing that's kind of interesting about this ship is they do hire a full-time artist who, like Kathy said, is doing the artwork actually during the performance, and she's painting, characters of the performance. But she also teaches a sketch class on a daily basis that you can go to.
That's a cool thing. And then they even bring the bar into it. They'll have like a specialty drink that goes with the show, and they'll incorporate it into the show. And I have to say, check out the Eden bar menu, whether you're planning on ordering or not. They have some phenomenal craft cocktails in there. Different from the rest of the ship.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's a great place to be quiet during the day. It's a fantastic place to be entertained at night. Can't say enough about Eden, really. It's just beautiful. And even walking to Eden.
Oh, yeah.
You go through this like House of Mirrors kind of artsy
little sensory thing
tunnel,
you go through.
And then they have these beautiful like feathery trees, and it's just
different.
Really different.
Really
so
different.
You've really got to experience it.
Yeah, one of the other main areas for gathering is the kind of the main they call it the Grand Plaza. And again, it's 3 decks in height.
It's like an atrium area.
It has its main chandelier, which really isn't a chandelier, but they kind of have it that way, set up over the martini bar.
And they do shows with it, set to music, and it lights up. It's kind of cool.
And in that area, they also have a lot of different dancing music playing throughout the day. They may do some trivia in there, and it's really been enjoyable, I think.
Yeah, they
have sat there a lot.
A lot of different little events going on. even when they do the chandelier lighting every night for like 10 minutes, the bartenders are like flipping
Oh
cocktails.
yeah, they're doing
and it's really
their cocktail
fun.
thing.
But it's surrounded by a coffee shop and a little bistro.
The steakhouse looks down on it.
So there's also a lot of tables in there if you want to kind of do your own thing. And then the casino is very close to that area. It's not right on it. But the casino actually was very fun.
Oh, we had a great time in the casino.
And one thing we love about this casino that is not usual on other cruise lines.
You don't have to get a certain number of points to have free drinks.
Yeah, if you're gambling, you can be drinking for free. So they're
You just
busy,
have to be
but
careful. Yes.
they're busy. There's a lot of waiters, but it's just busy.
Yeah.
So maybe snag your waiter before you sit down so that the drink comes before you lose all your money.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun casino.
So one of the things about this ship is that it has a nightclub, it has a theater, it has a lot going on. It has Eden. And they're always doing different things in them.
Yeah,
And so
sometimes you miss things you want to go to because there's just too much going on.
And it's nice because it spreads out the people on the ship.
Yeah, it does. And the club, the thing they
nightclub,
call
yeah.
the club, is really fun, actually. They do things in there during the day also, like, I think more game type things.
The gamey type
But at
place.
night, they usually have some kind of music going on. Like we went one night for a soul night.
Yeah.
One night was an 80s night, I think. And it's kind of like a supper club with really cool couches and space and a big dance floor. And it's 2 levels and great bar. So anyways, really fun place to be.
Yeah, and the theater is huge. It's just not a different
full.
Yeah, just not a different way to say that. And it has a circular stage kind of out away from the wall, and it has the kind of arching back wall that they have all the different abilities to do multimedia on.
And even if you get there a little late, you can still find a place to sit out on the outside, kind of the back edges of that circular area. And surprisingly, you can see.
Yeah,
it's
really
been
nice.
Fine. We've come in late a number of times or just chosen to sit there because there's a quick out up the ramp. And even the big production numbers, they do make an effort to kind of face all directions and, various
they try to address
times.
all areas of the
It's
stage.
a little harder if you have like one artist. They're more focused towards the front, but those ones aren't as crowded generally, so it's easier to get a seat. Before we forget, we do want to give a shout out to Gary and Robin, who we met in Eden the first night, and new subscribers. So saying thank you guys. I do want to mention though about that first night. So when you get to your cabin, this is our first time on Celebrity. You'll find a little list of kind of specials and discounts that they have for you. I don't know if it's just the people who are new or it's other people, but like if you write classic, be sure you sign up for their loyalty club before you get on the ship. If you write classic on your laundry tag, you get a little discount. We had to have some things pressed. There is no self-laundry on this ship.
No.
We also get, if we wanted to upgrade our Wi-Fi package, we could have got a discount on that, a 10% multi-use discount at the spa. Casino, which we haven't even done this yet.
No, we got to do that.
One $5 match play for each person.
Free money.
And you can get a deal or no deal card, shore excursion discount. Oh, by the way, on the shore excursions, it was all booked up online, and we went straight to the shore excursion desk, and she's like, oh no, we still have it, I can fit you in. We don't put all of them for sale online. They hold back some spots. So if that's you, try it.
Go there right when you get on board to figure that out. Because, I mean, if you're like a lot of people, you kind of already have laid out what excursions you want, and you've tried to book them, or you've been a little bummed that you haven't been able to get them like we were. So go straight there, and they have a few hidden in a pocket somewhere.
You might get lucky. Okay, let's see. They also have a 10% discount on a bottle of wine, a complimentary specialty coffee, which we need to go have tomorrow.
Yeah, we need to have that tomorrow.
And some 25% discount on photo packages. So, anyways, in addition to that, like every day, every night when you come in, you've got your daily planner for the next day on the bed and a discount card for something. Like every day is a new discount, whether it be, I think we have a 15% off on a cocktail between certain
4 and
times.
5 between happy hour.
So we need to go get that. There's been just all kinds of discounts on shops or
There's a
services.
casino deal.
Oh yeah, we each got like $10 free play, I think, in the casino. I mean, it's just always something every day. So read those cards. They're good.
It's like getting mail. You just gotta go check your mail.
Yeah, it's really fun to get the discounts. So that's something about Celebrity that's unique, I think. I've never seen that on another line. So also, as they tell you about what you get, they also invite you to a welcome party and to a sneak peek at Eden. Go to these.
Free
Get
drinks.
there early. Free drinks, and the sneak peek at Eden is a nice show.
Yeah,
Don't miss
they
it.
put on
It's
a
one
show.
of their best things they did, I thought, even though it was short.
If you bring your own bottles of wine, they will provide you with actual wine glasses, not the wannabe water glasses with a stem.
Okay, so actually the size they give you is the white wine size. Now, if you want the big red wine size, I would suggest going to the casino and playing a little and getting a free glass of wine, or ordering a wine in a bar or a restaurant that you can then bring back to your room and have the nice big one. That's what we did. But they will bring you also a corker if you need it.
Correct.
And I'll just point out that yesterday, okay, so you can each bring a glass of wine when you embark.
Bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine when you embark. But then yesterday we had a port in Gibraltar, and we bought 2 bottles of wine there.
I heard this about European cruising in Celebrity, so I wasn't too sure if it worked.
We don't know if this is policy or not, but we figure worst case scenario, they take it away, we get it back at the end. But you know what? They did not take it away, and we now have it in our room, and Tim is drinking it right now.
With a smile. So basically, put the 2 bottles in a backpack, ran the backpack through the x-ray machine. I know they saw them. You can't hide a wine bottle. And no one cared.
They don't even have a collection table when you're getting on. So, very nice. I have to say, also, their like area where you disembark and embark for ports is beautiful. You know how usually it's like you're walking through the bowels of the ship and it's not fixed up. It's really nice down there. Pretty, like decorated.
See the ship tour, we'll have it in there. It's just something different that you don't see on every cruise line.
Yeah, really nice. And very quick on and offs that we've had everywhere.
Absolutely.
So, including embarkation.
One of the other nice things about this ship when you get on and off is that the emergency contact number for the ship is actually on your key card.
One thing I will also say about the decor of the ship is it's full of really unique artwork. That's really fun to look at. They even have like huge chairs that are a piece of artwork that you can sit in. They just have all kinds of multi-material artwork all over the place. It's just built into the design of the ship.
Really is,
really beautiful. To say about the entertainment in general, the production shows were fantastic in the main theater, and they had good individual performers in the theater, and then they had a lot of great like just guitar player, piano, whatever. All of the entertainment was really good.
All the entertainment was really good. I'm gonna talk about the pool area. Now obviously Transatlantic did not get a lot of time out by the pool because it got pretty rough and pretty cold.
That was a bummer.
Right. So
it's beautiful outside.
It's beautiful outside. The ship itself, it's kind of, the design of it kind of leans to that. And it also has the magic carpet in that area. So if you're not familiar with what the magic carpet is here on the Apex, it's an actual bar area that sits on the outside of the ship, and it can actually transverse down the side of the ship to another deck or stay up on the upper deck by the pool.
I never saw it move, but it did on the schedule say it was in different places at different times, I think. So
yeah,
I'm not sure. It was always very crowded. So here's the thing. I was looking forward to that, and we booked this class of ship specifically for that and for Eden. And the magic carpet to me was just a non-starter.
It's
just like a deck. It's nothing it's not special, but it's very crowded.
It's kind of special because you're outside of the ship, but
there's some nice couches right across from it. That area I really enjoyed.
Yeah, so that's the one pool area.
Yeah, that's the main pool area.
And then right in front of that, towards the front of the ship, is the solarium area, which is an indoor pool with jacuzzis in there. And
Which is great on a transatlantic when it's cold, but crowded.
Very crowded.
Always. Whether you're in sunshine or rain, it's crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a cool space. But it's a humid space.
One more really nice space. Normally, we try to book it, but we don't always get it. And I'm just going to say the thermal spa on this ship.
Amazing. So they do sell day passes, but we were there early on embarkation day and they already had stopped selling them.
Correct.
I don't honestly know if they sold any of them.
Yeah.
They did say they were available, but priority goes to the people booking for the whole week, and so they talked to people into booking for the whole week.
Yes.
It was beautiful. I wish we could have gone. It was, definitely
see
worth
the ship
the
tour
buy.
because we were able to do a tour of it and kind of put that in there, and we thought it was just gorgeous.
Yeah. While we're talking about pools, though, they have a couple of really cool hot tubs that are like a champagne glass. So it's sort of like the base of the glass is down, the base of the stem of it is down by the pool, and it goes all the way up to the next deck where the hot tub itself is. They have two of those that are really, really cool looking.
And they're they are fairly large, and so that allows for a lot of people to get into them. We actually didn't get into them, but we saw a lot of people in them.
Yeah, and the pools are beautiful, and there's lounge chairs that are kind of
in the water, out
in
of the
water.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's great pool area. It's really nice.
All right.
So we come to the point. Would you sell Celebrity Apex again?
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to be watching for deals on Edge class ships.
Yeah.
Now, I've heard the rest of Celebrity's good too, but not maybe every ship all the time. So we'll have to try some others, but I know the Edge class is going to be similar to the Apex, so I would expect similar.
Yeah, this was just phenomenal. Not gonna lie.
This has been a great cruise. Really can't say enough for it. If you get a chance to go on this ship, I would take it.
Yes.
And it is worth the upcharge that you're paying for it.
Absolutely. Hey, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, supporting, most of all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe.
Yes.
Thanks again for getting out there and cruising with us.
See you on the seas.